From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Today's starting pitcher, Ryan Weathers. What do you have on him, Chris?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Just about to get started, Ernie Clement digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab and a couple of quick outs. Next to hit for the Nats, Shea Langoliers. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. 2 down, nobody on. That's to third. Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and on the mound for Washington in this one, Jacob Mizorowski. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now at the plate, Nick Kurtz. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Man at second.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
The 1-0. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And next is the designated hitter.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it.
Swing and a pop-up. Griffin under this one. Takes it in for the out. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Ball, hot.
That's out to center field. Drifts towards it. And that is that. Second inning set to go. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, number 24. And that one hammered. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and that one handled over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Kazuma Okamoto digging in for the Nationals. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that is that. Back here in LA, bottom of the second. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2 now. In the air, right field. And there's one away.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder.
Oh.
Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Moving under it. And that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's a big power threat. Number 44. Ryan Weathers will get back to work. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Brings it in. 1 away. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Not in time. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Brandon Marsh in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. To the right side, and that chance handled at Acrobatic throw for one.
No, he got
to
it.
first,
Chase.
not in time. Great effort there.
Nationals, second baseman Ernie Clement.
Ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One and two here. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Enrique Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. That's ripped into the outfield. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 1-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-1. This to third. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Out to center. And there's two away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Around first, heading for two. He's there. It's a two-out double.
Now batting.
Next is the Dodger DH. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
That's the ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings through that. Swings through him for the K. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in L.A. as we go to the top of the fourth. Connor Griffin digging in for the Nationals. Line drive to short and caught. One pitch and 1 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The lefty, the 1-0. Hard hit, knocks it down. Fires over to first. quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals. And a foul ball. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that skips in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, number 28. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Late on that fastball. Out towards right center field. Marsh on the move to the alley. And there's 2 away. Now the left fielder struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-2 now. Got him. That's the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We go to the top of the 5th. Yordan Alvarez digging in for the Nationals. On the ground. Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. That one fouled off. The Dodgers leading by 2. And we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball there. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And now the first baseman cruising on the mound right now. But a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. That one felt good. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. That misses. Ball 1. That one found hard the other way. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Out towards right center field. On the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, number 23. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a ball popped up. Clement under it. And there's 1 down. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That clips the corner. And a curve misses outside, and it's 1-2. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. Here's the second baseman. 1 for 2. Check swing, no appeal, and now 3-0.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
And there's the strike. Man at first, one away. In there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner around second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. First offering. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Down to third, and he gets back safely. Strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Now time called at the plate. Two on, one out. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Now it's the right fielder. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, M.J. Melendez. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Oh, and he hit him.
That hit him. Take your base.
Now that is designated hitter.
So bases all loaded up. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter. Yeah, that's fouled off.
That's a ball.
The Dodgers threatening. Last half of inning number 5. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. The 2-2. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Out of here. Grand slam. So he blasts one out the other way, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning. Get the outs.
Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back here in L.A., all set for the top of the 6th. Brandon Marsh digging in for the Nationals. This one in the air center field. Moving under this one. And he makes the catch. One up, one down.
Up next for Washington, second baseman Ernie Clement.
Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Connor Griffin digging in for the Nationals. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. Well, we go bottom 6, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton rushing. Almost got him. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play. That's an infield single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Line drive. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Rushing. The base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground right side. 4, 6.
On the tag.
3
out.
double play.
You're
and the inning is over. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the 7th. Shea Langoliers digging in for the Nationals. Nice grab. Over to first, and they get the out. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Alvarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 7th, Kike Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air to left center, Alvarez sprinting after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, number 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1.
Ball 2.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1. Now the number. Hitters Nick Kurt, Jacob Latz into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Latz, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Late swing, foul to the left.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now 7-1. Back here in LA, we go to the 8th. Kazuma Okamoto digging in for the Nationals. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
In half up to hit. On the ground to short, could be 2. Hernandez to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, do you have a single pitcher all time that you wish you could get an at-bat against in the history of the game? Someone pitching now or someone that pitched before you played in the major? So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A 2-run homer, and they add on. It's 9-1. Here's the catcher, Dalton rushing, 1 for 3. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Clement over to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
2 down. And now the center fielder, 0 for 3 in this one.
Number 23.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Alvarez under it. And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. In the air to left center. And that'll get down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Weathers gets under it. 1 down. So digging in, Connor Griffin. He's got some power, no doubt. Line drive, knocks it down. Long throw to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out.
That's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul straight back. The Nationals down to their final strike. That one is upstairs. On a line. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.
9-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando.